Hey guys, how y'all doing? Thank you so much for clicking on the channel. This is going to be part 2 of learning to fly manual mode. Have you practiced what we talked about last week? Going slow, kind of a recap. Have an understanding of how the controls work. Get on a simulator like Uncrash or the Mini Whoop one and just learn how the controls work. And when you're in real life, just going nice and slow, go above the trees a little bit, and then just go around them. And when you turn, barely turn. Use both sticks to do that. Again, this is going to be part 2. This is going to be probably a 4-part series. Just I feel if you actually follow these things, and yes, these will probably be a week or a week and a half apart, but between these times, you know, practice. I mean, I know it's busy, you get busy, but definitely practice. And then once you get to that point, move on to the next one, and so on. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get up. We're going to continue this, and let me record this part here. On screen, if you have a message that says remote control stick error, that basically means you have this up right here when you start. You want to put that down. And once you put that down, the message goes away. So, hope that helps you. 1 second, let me go and stop the recording. And let's go ahead and get in the air. We're in normal mode. 1 second, let's go and get up. There's a guy playing frisbee golf. Let me get away from him. All right, let me go over here, get away from him real quick. So last time I think we went to 10. We'll go to 10 again. We're not going 35. And again, we'll just do kind of a recap of what we talked about last time. So let me make sure I'm recording. Let's see. Yeah, I am. All right, so let's go ahead and put a manual mode. You want to line these dots up. So I'm going to pull my left stick down so it's green. And then it switches to manual mode. It's not really a windy day today. It's actually a perfect day. Everything's nice and blue and just beautiful. So we're going to flatten out a little bit. So what we talked about last time, if you remember, nice small movements. I don't know why it says high velocity wind, because it's not. Well, maybe it is up higher. I don't know. Like when I go around this tree right here, this is just going to be a little bit of a recap. I guess the wind is blowing a little bit, probably because I'm going so slow in the camera angle. Move both sticks over and go nice and slow. Again, I'm a little high, but that's okay. Normally I fly extremely low, but we're okay. I want to make sure I stay away from that guy. I don't know where he's at. He's out of the way. So you see here, I'm just going to fly around nice and high. And that's what I want you to be doing. We're going to turn around real quick. Go through this gap real quick. You see I'm going between the trees, which is nice. That means you're feeling a little more confidence. You have a little more confidence as far as your abilities. If you feel confident when you have something like this, go ahead and go through it. Go down a little bit. Keep it nice and easy. And then you can go right back up. So, that exactly, again, do you remember what button you need to hit if you get out of control and you're overcorrect? You hit the stop button. Make sure you know where that button's at. It's on the left stick, the one right toward you, the button closest toward you. We'll go ahead and put it in sport, back in manual mode, and we're back in manual. Here we go. Remember the left stick, when you adjust it, when you hit down, it's going to go down until it hits the ground. If you push up, it'll go to the moon, and so on. So you want to get used to always knowing where the center of that left stick is. The right stick will automatically center itself, but the left stick, you want to make sure you know where it's at. If you've seen any of my videos, or the video after the last time, I like flying low. I like going in the trees. It's exhilarating. It's a ton of fun. But this is exactly how I learned. I just would stay like this. And then basically what I would do, I would turn around. And this may be boring for some of you guys, and some of this may not be the type of video you expect to see. But hey, we all start somewhere. And then like this, you see this right here? So, oh, let me go over here now. And just slowly be able to go and control it. Use both sticks when turning. Both sticks. Straighten it out. Just like that. I'm telling you. I used to always go to this right here. This little bush or tree, whatever it is. And I'd be like this. And I'd practice turning around. Because it's lower than that tree on the right. Just like that. And then I'd come in lower right like this. And I'd be scared to death. Like, oh gosh. And I'd come this way like this. And I'd slowly go this way. And if I felt scared, I'd go up a little bit. And that's what you want to do. You want to barely go. So, again, like this right here. And that's what you want to practice. You want to be able to practice going at different levels. And you want to be able to turn left and right. You know. And when you feel comfortable to go lower, we'll kind of go into that a little bit. Like this branch right here. I'd go like this. Okay, I'm still not low enough, but guess what? I was close. And I'd push over to the right a little bit. Straighten out. And now this big tree here, I'd turn a little bit. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Moving both sticks. Again, I'm kind of high because I'm going slow. And you want to make sure you know where everything's around you. You want to make sure where the trees are at and stuff like that. Like if you fly where these frisbee golf items are at, you just want to make sure you know where they're at. And when you feel like you got it down and you can actually fly lower, try flying, try keeping at a certain distance. Like right now, it's at 10 feet. It's kind of hard to keep it 10 feet because I like going lower. But go 10 feet. You know, stay right there. You know, and then again, when you go around a tree, use the left stick, move it over, and barely move the right stick. You know, turn. If you feel like you're overcompensating and you feel scared, you're losing control because you're going too fast, you can always push up with the right stick. You see my speed basically went to nothing at all. So this is something you can turn the speed up, but the more you push up on the right stick, the slower you're going to go. So if you feel like you're losing control, that's a good way of doing it too. That's a good way to, we'll go over that probably about the fourth session, being able to fly at a higher rate and slow it down, because that's something you would definitely want to look at, because you want to be able to control the drone no matter you want to be able to control the drone no matter what kind of angle you're at. You want to slow it down to nothing. And that actually helps you just gain more control. So if you're in a situation, people are coming or something like that, you can slow down nothing, land or come, you know, slow down nothing and realize what's going on around you and then come on back. Or it just gives you a better sense of control. But yes, this is exactly what I did right here. You know, and as I got more confident, I actually would increase my angle little by little. I first started at 0 or 5. Then I remember going to 10. You know, then I went to 15. I did probably 5 increments. You know, and then I went to, like I said, 20. And it took me a little bit to go 20 and 25. And but once you get to 25, I feel everything else. And once you get 25 and you control it, and you're not going to be wrecking, and if you're in a small quarter area where there's trees around, and you've already been practicing that, you'll be fine going higher. It just depends how close the trees are. You see here, I'm not going in, and under any trees really. I'm just going lower to the ground. And this is something, if you want to be able to fly underneath trees, you need to be able to fly low to the ground just like this. And you can do it in an open area. You just got to understand your speed. You got to have really good speed control, especially if there's hills. That's one thing I talked about a long time ago when trying to fly this. You see this area I'm at, it's not totally flat at all. So looking at that, that's actually, that's helped me a lot because it's not totally flat. So when I go around something, I got to worry about the hill, the elevation, the elevation. I got to worry about the elevation and everything else. So it's something to keep in mind. Again, if you move the left stick, the right stick down lower, you go faster. You point it up, you go faster. But be careful because you'll hit the ground if you're not watching what you're doing. So I hope you guys have practiced this week. Just be in open spaces. You know, I know it's going to take a while to learn. It's going to take a while. You need to get out there and fly for real. Simulators are great, but you need to get out there and fly yourself. So you can understand what the wind in your face. You can understand how the drone is when it's windy, when it's not windy. Just all the different elements that you're not actually accustomed to on a simulator. Just because a simulator feels floaty, the Avata 2 is not going to feel floaty. I'm telling you right now. It will drop out of the sky like a brick. So, again, it's something you want to actually keep in mind. And we will actually probably come back now. This is what I want you to practice once you get to this point. Slow movements to the right and left and turning around. Just like this. Watch out for the trees and stuff like that, but just like this. As you can fly lower, get in open space and fly lower. Just like this. Maybe not as low as that, but you know, like right here, that's good. Between 6 and 10. You know, just fly. And I'm trying to go up a little bit. Sorry, guys. Something else you want to keep in mind of doing, and I don't know if you can do it at 10, is orbits. I think you need a little more speed. Yeah, I mean a little more speed with that. It's kind of hard because I don't have much speed, but you see I'm orbiting this tree. And I'm also, in the back of my mind, I'm keeping myself thinking, oh, wait a minute, there's a tree coming around, so I got to be careful of that when I'm going around. I know I'm not going that wide, so I'm fine. Yeah, it's kind of hard because I was going slow. Well, guys, let's go ahead and bring it back, and I want to make sure that we end the session, and we'll talk about it. 1 second. If you want to land in manual mode, it's a good way of practicing. Basically, just come down, and it's going to take you a while. That's why I said point up. If you point up, it'll actually will go slow. All right, let's go. Let's go here. So I usually go low, point it up. I'm usually going at 35 angle. So this is kind of crazy. And double click the right button, the top right button now. And it shuts the motors off. So guys, hopefully, like I said, hopefully you've been practicing. And hopefully you tuned into this, clicked on this video. Hope it actually is helping you. The Avata 2 manual mode is a ton of fun. Once you actually get there to where you can fly it at a good rate, like 25 to 30 or 35, I mean, it's a blast. Don't be frustrated. You're gonna wreck. No one's perfect. I've wrecked a ton. The main thing is learn from your wrecks. Why did you wreck? What I do, actually, I mean, when I make a video, I watch it back and see how I'm flying, see, oh, I made that mistake there. I should have cut it this way or cut it that way. But anyway, I hope this information is helping you. We'll do 2 more episodes on this. But again, thanks so much for clicking on the video. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe, and we'll see you out there.